Hey, George. How are you, George? George is waving. He's in the background. This is Sam. How you doing, Sam?
Good. I'm doing good. We're here. We're going to try some miracle fruit and do a before and after. Taste a couple of things before time.
Okay.
And then take the berries and try it again.
Okay. Here you go. Here's what you do. Grab one of those.
All right.
And then just with both hands, peel off the skin very gently with your nail. You just cut through it with your nail and just peel off the skin. So all you want to have is a berry with the little pulp showing and no skin. It's kind of slippery, so try not to drop it.
Okay.
We'll put, let's see. You can do it over here in case you drop it so it falls. It'll fall over here. Now, some people don't like the skin, so I always like to tell people take this. I know you eat anything. Come on, stop. All right, Sam's working on this. He's taking it off. And is it slippery?
Oh, yeah.
It is, okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Kind of reminds me of peeling the skin off of like.
So what we're gonna do is let's put the berry right here, the one that you just cleaned off, and keep it on standby for just a couple minutes. All right, and let's first start out. You haven't had any of the berry yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. Let's grab one of those limes and taste it, and get ready to pucker up.
All right.
Pretty bad?
Yeah.
Pretty sour, huh? All right.
Definitely refreshing, but sour. Oh man.
Okay, so I'll put you out of your misery real quick. Okay, let's grab the berry. Let's do the berry thing. Put the berry in your mouth. Now, here's what you do. Don't bite the berry. Just roll it.
Okay.
Roll it on your tongue, but don't bite it. And don't swallow it. Nothing's gonna happen, but I just want you to roll it around your tongue. What's happening? Clean off all of the juice off the berry, and just leave nothing but a nice clean seed. Keep rolling it around. What are you sensing right now?
I'm sensing sweetness.
It's coming on?
Washing over my tongue, like intensely.
Intensely?
It's almost.
It's almost what? Too much?
Yeah, the berry is very sweet now.
Now the berry tastes very sweet. Now, I didn't let you do it like we did in other videos where we first have them taste the berry, and then I ask people what the berry tastes like, and they go, it's a little sweet. Yeah, it's kind of sweet, or it has no flavor, or you get different answers from different people. Now, in this particular case, we wanted you to go with the lime to get you real soured up real good. As you can see, it worked. And now you've got the berry, you're rolling it. How does it taste now? How sweet is that now?
It's like if I had like some kind of candy in my mouth.
Is it like candy, really? Okay, good.
Probably
good.
because maybe that sweetness was the lime that was actually tasting.
Okay, because you had some sour in your mouth. So now you've taken away a lot of the sour is gone, and what's happened is your tongue has picked up the glycoprotein that's in the miracle fruit. It's called miraculin. Is the actual component. The actual chemical is called miraculin.
That's a great name.
Okay, all right. Now in the 70s, a company tried to actually make this into an artificial sweetener, and they almost had it. But they got shot down by the FDA. So there's a lot of, research you can do online and learn more about that. But it's very fascinating if you want to search about miracle fruit and how the FDA got involved and kind of gave them the okay. But then later on down the road, something happened and they didn't get the okay, and the investors lost a lot of money. And we do have plants available for sale here at Pepe's Plants. And when you come to the parties, we'll give you a good discount. Okay. Now what we want you to do is, since you still have a little bit of sweetness in your mouth, is the seed cleaned up pretty good now? You think you still need to clean it some more, or it's pretty clean? So we got the seed out. Now what we're gonna do is grab one of them little spoons right there,
all right,
and dip it into that balsamic vinegar, and then take a little tiny little drop and put that on your tongue and tell me what happens. You don't even need to put much, just the tiniest bit.
Whoa.
What happened?
It's very sweet.
It's like balsamic vinegar, It's balsamic vinegar. I'm going to say it again. All right. I'm going to cover up the name brand because they don't need the. Why don't you do it? Why don't you put your finger over the name brand? Because my nails are dirty. I'm working in the dirt all the time.
Here we go.
Okay, it's balsamic vinegar. Okay, and you say it tastes like what?
It tastes almost like a sugar syrup.
Like a maple syrup or a sugar syrup?
Like a sugar syrup, but it's got kind of a trace of that tanginess that the.
Okay, but you would definitely not describe this as a fine wine.
Let me try that again.
Because I have heard people say, "Oh, it tastes like a fine wine."
If that fine wine was very sweet, yeah.
Okay,
But-
so it tastes like a real sweet, thick wine, like one of them real like Italian or Spanish, real
Yes.
thick, sweet wines that sometimes people drink.
Yes, definitely.
You know Manischewitz wines?
Yes.
Is
I would
it
say
a
that.
type of a wine like that?
It's yes,
Or-
definitely like that. Retains some of that balsamic flavor,
Right, but sweet.
but sweet. Yeah,
Not
it's-
bad.
it's
All
very
right,
good,
so there we
actually.
go. That was step number 2. All right, now let's clean up the palate a little bit. You want to take a tiny little drop of that,
All right.
and see. This is now the red wine vinegar. This is just the regular red wine vinegar. That's what it is. Let's go for that. Just a little bit, just to get a little bit of a change of palate. Tell me what you think of this. What's happening? What happened now?
It's like a. Gosh,
Is it sweet though?
it's sweet. It's still sweet.
Is it light or heavy?
The balsamic vinegar definitely tasted heavier than this, but it's got kind of like a tanginess. It's actually, again, pretty good.
It's like sort of like a wine, like a
Yeah,
regular wine,
like
just a
another
little
sweet
sweeter.
Wine. I definitely detect. This is red wine. I detect that that red flavor.
Okay, so far you're enjoying yourself,
Yes.
and
yeah,
and
definitely.
it's a little impressive little berry.
Yes, I'm shocked that only just a tiny berry was able to. It must be the miraculin must be really concentrated.
Right.
In there.
You want me to tell you a little secret? These plants are hand selected when we grow them to have the highest concentration of miraculin. So what we do in our nursery is we propagate. We used to propagate years ago just from seeds. But we knew that you could grow them from cuttings. A cutting is when you take a little piece, maybe 6 inches, and you actually get that to grow by putting it in soil under certain conditions, and then you can actually get it to root out and grow a new plant. So if I have a plant that I've been growing for years and all the berries are like really powerful berries, what we do is that's our mother plant.
Wow.
We now take that plant and we propagate it as cuttings, and we now are passing along the same gene line. So we're sending out to our customers one of the more potent plants. Okay. Now that doesn't mean we don't have seedlings. We do have some seedling plants too that turn out really, really good. And you can grow a seedling, but that seed you put on the side, you can take home and you can plant that. And 6 months down the road, you'll have maybe 6 to 7 inch plant.
Wow.
That's how long, and that's if you do it now in the summer. We're going into June very soon. We're like May 18th or something, right? May 19th.
Yeah.
So you get that in the ground, keep it moist, and a lot of heat, and it'll burst out, and you'll have a seedling, but it'll be like a follicle of a hair. That's how small it'll be. What do you want to try next? Starts.
Wow. Gosh. Let's see.
We got some sour. We got some green. I think these are Granny Smith apples.
Now, let's try that out.
Right.
And you said, how long do the effects of this bear? Or
About an hour.
About an hour.
About an hour. Yeah.
All right, let's try that.
Is it very sour or is it good?
It's delightfully sweet.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
That's really a sour apple though. That's one of them sour Granny Smith that you use for apple pie,
my
and then you
gosh.
add a bunch of sugar to them.
It's like the best apple.
Okay, now let's go with. I think a good transition now would be to try, because you see you had. I'll tell you what. Have another little piece of apple again.
Okay.
Have another little bit. Just take a little bite of apple, because I want you to then try the sour cream and tell me what you think about the sour cream.
Such a good apple.
Apple's good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did we get rid of that grapefruit taste now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, why don't you go ahead and we have this last spoon over here. Why don't you grab that? Actually, you can use the spoon that's in there because nobody's used that. Try a little bit of that sour cream. Tell me what you think of the sour cream.
That's good. Wow.
What does that wow mean? Tell me what. What does that wow mean? What does it taste like?
Cream.
Like what?
It tastes like cream.
Cream.
Like the top cream that you would get on like
A dessert?
Or like Stonyfield organic yogurt.
Okay. Oh, so it's sort of like a yogurt creamy.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, that's not the low calorie one. That's not the fat free one. That's the real deal. That's the all natural sour cream.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the all natural. I'm not going to tell you it's organic because it's not. It's just from the pub, from the supermarket. But it's just a regular one, and it has a real nice consistency.
Oh yeah.
Every time I've tasted it, I hate to use name brands, but this is Breakstone, by the way.
Okay.
And I also like to compare it to like a Cool Whip.
Oh yeah.
Topping. Would you say it's similar to a Cool Whip topping?
Heavier
than a Cool Whip.
But
pretty good.
yes, delicious. You can put that on a dessert or something. Put that on the citrus while you're eating.
Let's try. Let's do the orange.
Oh my gosh.
Let's take the orange, put a little bit on there.
Whoa.
And let's see how that goes.
How to enjoy. This is moving on to how to really enjoy miracle fruit.
Now what?
Oh my god.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's good,
That
right?
was intensely good.
That's fantastic, man. Hey, you know what?
Oh my God.
I'm just really, really happy you came out today. And we didn't have a lot of people come today, and it was just you and me. And I think I've had the best time ever, just with you and me hanging out. It's really, really cool.
Awesome.
But normally we have an average of about 5 people. The last time you got here early, believe it or not, because it's like 4:30 now, and I think you were here at 4. Well, we had people here last time. We were about closing almost 6, and we had like 6 people show up, or 5 people, whatever it was. And we did it, but it was like, come on, guys, it's between 4 and 6. That doesn't mean show up at 6. But I can get away with this. I can say what I'm about to say, and it's not racist because I'm Cuban, and Cuban time is a different time. Okay, us Cubans, and no offense to Cubans, okay, I'm Cuban, remember that, okay, I am Cuban, okay, but Cubans, God bless you, man, all of us, my family included, all right, and you too probably if you're Cuban. When you throw a party, you tell your family the party's at 3 o'clock if the party's really at 6.
Yeah.
Okay, are you familiar with South Florida? And
Oh yeah.
okay, so would you agree with me?
Oh yes.
Okay, you got any Cuban friends?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they hate you now. They hate you and me now. Sam, I had a great time.
Likewise.
You're the best, man. Thanks. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on YouTube with your permission, remember?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, man. You're an awesome guy. Thank you so much.